Hello everyone, my name is Lisa. This is the JJ Movie TV Game Reviews, and now I'm doing my top 7 Harry Potter books. This is the worst to best Harry Potter books. I've done the reviews of the movies, as you can see in the back of me, Deathly Hallows Part 1, one of my favorite Harry Potter films as well. But as you know, if you know my videos, you know I'm very tough critical, and I'm very critical at every single thing I record, editing, I review, and I'm very. You're not gonna enjoy this list, probably not my top 7. But let's start off with number 7 for me. The worst to best Harry Potter films. Books. Number 7 is none than the HalfBlood Prince. I know everyone's gonna be pissed off. This is the one where Dumbledore dies. This is where Draco Malfoy actually gets some balls. Here's the thing. This entire book is called Harry Potter. Well, here's the thing. When I read Order of Phoenix, I was loving it how Harry was getting more darker. I liked how he was trying to take more leadership role. You know, he had his temper tantrums. He was becoming a teenage boy, really like a teenager in many ways, and becoming a young man. So it's understandable. Just like Ron with his fits in the Goblet of Fire, he had his fits. Everyone has their moments of stupidity or like some bad, awful moments that you just always regret as a teenager or as a kid. But the Half-Blood Prince, if it wasn't for the death of Dumbledore, I wouldn't care for this. Harry goes back to school, like, for what happened to his godfather in Order of Phoenix. He goes back, and he goes back to school. He falls immediately in love with Ginny Weasley, which makes more sense in the books than in the movies, because in the movies, the chemistry was awful between those actors. But this entire book was a pretty dang good book. It's definitely shorter than the Order of Phoenix. Order of Phoenix was 10 times bigger than this, but I enjoyed this book. It's just not my favorite. I didn't like the fact that Harry took such a leadership role in Order of Phoenix. It was doing so much defensive against Dark Art teacher, being basically helping out everyone in Order of Phoenix, along with Ron and Hermione helping him out, and basically becoming a teacher to all the students. Well, the one that joined the DA, Dumbledore's army, but Half-Blood Prince just really took a step back from Harry Potter's character, and that's why I didn't like it that much. I read the books because of Harry Potter and Harry, Hermione, and Ron. That's the reason why. Dumbledore's deaf, understandable. Tom Riddle's story, good. Draco Malfoy's, yeah. It brought a new step, but I think it went a back step for what Harry Potter's character is. So sorry for that little rant, but yeah, that's number 7. Okay, number 6, other than Harry Potter and Sorcerer's Stone. This was I think this is the shortest of the books, I'm not 100% sure. But the Sorcerer's Stone, I enjoyed it. This is the first book I got into of Harry Potter. And this started me off, but it was like, there wasn't like a lot of detail. It doesn't have too much detail like the Order of Phoenix, but it doesn't have like enough to satisfy me. I thought it was good for the beginning. I thought it was a great book for the beginning, but it wasn't there yet. I love the origin, and that's what made Harry Potter so great. About the origin of Harry Potter, like what happened with him, his parents, how they died by Lord Voldemort, how a brand new world we were brought into, and I enjoyed this book. It's just not my favorite, so that's number 6. Everyone's gonna hate me for this one. Number 5 is other than the Goblet of Fire. Now here's the thing: the Goblet of Fire, I enjoyed the movie actually more than the Goblet of Fire. I think the movie doesn't take as much detail as it. But here's the thing: I actually enjoyed the Goblet of Fire very much. I enjoy all the Harry Potter books, if you can't figure it out. I like the Trials in the Tournament and all that stuff, and I really enjoy every single character. It's just the movie got me so more pumped for this, and the book was pretty dang good. It got brought back up. Peter Pettigrew killing Cedric Diggory. It had a really, really dark tone this entire book. We had some Ron and Harry bashing. I still find it kind of stupidity. But then again, it does make sense why Ron is jealous of Harry in this one. But I overall enjoyed this book. I thought the book was good, and the movie is great as heck. I enjoyed this, just not my favorite, people. So yeah, sorry. Now I know everyone's like, man, when is he gonna put that god awful book, The Order of the Phoenix, on this list? Well, sorry, people. Number 4 is other than The Order of the Phoenix. Order of the Phoenix is by far. I enjoy this book. It's really long. That's the sucky part. It's just super, super long. Like, Sorcerer's Stone had not that much info, but Order of Phoenix, I liked it because it was the right step for Harry's direction. he went through this little tantrum phase for a bit. We're yelling at Hermione and Ron. Ron had his in the Goblet of Fire, and since the Goblet of Fire, Cedric Diggory died, so Ron and Hermione convinced Harry to take more of a leadership role in the Order of Phoenix, getting rid of Dolores Umbridge and all that stuff, fighting with Dumbledore's army against Lord Voldemort, all about the prophecy of who will be the one to kill Voldemort. Was it Harry Potter? Was it Neville Longbottom? I like that introduction. I like the battle and how it describes it. I like the inner turmoil, but it's the reason why it's not like number one or something. I love this book. This is one of my favorite Harry Potter books, indeed, since number 4, obviously. But it was just too long. It dragged on. It was a long, long book. So, yeah, if you love the Order of Phoenix, which I know a lot of people dislike this book, I actually enjoyed this book a lot more than the others, but it's still a good book. And the movie, hit or miss sometimes. Depends how you look at it, and depends how much you love the Order of Phoenix. And I really love the Order of Phoenix, this book. So, yeah. Number 4. Okay, we're going down to the top 3. And number 3 is The Prisoner of Azkaban. Now, here's the thing. I enjoyed The Prisoner of Azkaban tremendously. And I love the whole Sirius Black is coming, Remus Lupin. We get Sirius Black, Remus Lupin in this one. We get to learn of some of Harry Potter's parents, friends, their family, the overall setback. We get new creatures. We get the introduction of a werewolf officially. We get to see more of the transfiguration, how you could turn into an animal and all that stuff. I really enjoyed this book. I say the only thing is it has a lack of Ron in this book, but overall it's still a very good book. I enjoy it. I love this book. I love the movie. The Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite movie, and The Prisoner of Azkaban is my third favorite book, so I really liked it. I really liked the dark tone. I liked where every single step was going for Harry Potter's character, but like I said, HalfBlood Prince. Number 2 is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I love the movie. I love the book. I enjoyed this book very, very much so. I love the whole, I was really wondering who the heck's opened the Chamber of Secrets. When I was a little kid, I'm like, oh man, who opened it? And it was a mystery with Lord Voldemort coming back and Goblet of Fire or the death of Dumbledore. I kind of saw the death of Dumbledore because I'm like, why are they doing so much stuff with Dumbledore and HalfBlood Prince? Well, they might kill him off because that's how certain authors are. But this one with the whole Dobby's in this, and I do enjoy Dobby in this one, and it's Dobby's sometimes hit or miss with me. I like him better in the book than the movie, but I really enjoy this. We get Draco Malfoy's father, Lucius Malfoy, makes an appearance in this book. I actually enjoyed this very much. I like Ginny Weasley in this one. It explains who her character was a little bit better, how she was used by Tom Riddle, and I really just love the fact that Tom Riddle's diary was a Horcrux that I later found out. So I like this book even more. So yeah, number 2. And number 1 is the number 1 book of all. It's Harry Potter's Deathly Hallows Part 2. Deathly Hallows. Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows. Sorry, I was thinking about the movie for a second. It's Harry Potter and Deathly Hallows. This was split into 2 movies. Deathly Hallows Part 1, and then there was Part 2. Now here's the thing. I love both those movies, and I love the Deathly Hallows so much. When I was off of Harry Potter for a year, and when I heard the book came out, I was like, man, I have to get this. It's the end. And then I was looking everywhere. Everyone had a copy of this. Everyone was buying this. No matter where I went, no matter if it was months by the publication of this, and if it's 2 months or 3 months afterwards, people are still reading about it. I love the end. I think it almost wraps up everything up perfectly. Love Severus Snape's story in the back. Love what his true destiny was. I kind of feel overall, though, as a Harry Potter series, I say, like I said, if you know my reviews, you know I prefer Harry with Hermione. And now that J.K. Rowling agrees with that, then that's a plus side up there. But still, I say the relationship thing, it could have gone with Neville and Ginny, Ron with Luna. That would have been an interesting thing. I would have been ecstatic to see that. But Harry and Hermione. But if not that, I would be okay with that. I just don't like that how everyone loves Albus Dumbledore. To me, I think Albus Dumbledore was very manipulative. He knew the game. He knew how to take down Tom Riddle, and he knew Harry was going to die. As in the movie, as it says, Snape says, you've been raising heads before a lamb to the slaughter. And I love that fact. And Dumbledore, he's not on my top 10 Harry Potter characters. I know a lot of people love him, but I don't care for him. I say he was more manipulative and good, but then again, a wise man has to do whatever he can for the greater good. So I respect Albus Dumbledore, but I don't overall love him as a character. And that's why I didn't care for him in the Half-Blood Prince when he died. Don't kill me, people. Alright, so again, everyone, my number 7 of the books is never than freaking Half-Blood Prince. Number 6 is the Sorcerer's Stone. Number 5 is none other than, the Goblet of Fire. Number 4 is none other than, Order of Phoenix. Number 3 is none other than Prisoner of Azkaban. Number 2 is Chamber of Secrets. And number 1 is none other than Deadly Hallows, just a book. So everyone, this is the JJ Moody Switch Game Reviews. Let me know what y'all think of everyone. Subscribe if you like, disagree with me if not, but give me an opinion on what you believe and what you believe should be on this list, or if I'm wrong, or if I missed some key points in the book that you would like to mention. Anything you go. Let's keep this whole YouTube gathering, the community, all above. Alright, everyone. Yeah, I'll have a good day. Bye-bye.